Hello everybody, I'm Nicad. We are playing Feed the Beast here on the Nebulous server. So I made a few changes around here since the last episode. We now have this giant tower for the wither skeletons. They're all spawning up top, falling down to their death. Down in the bottom in here, let's turn our sound down a little bit. You know, let's just turn it right off. In there we have a bed of transposers. And anything that falls on top of a transposer gets sucked up. So that's what's happening in there. 64 transposers, sucks everything up, pops them down into a bunch of pneumatic tubes that go into a filter. The filter pops everything out the other side into a void pipe. Not the not the most ideal setup, but it's a setup that works. You can see everything siphoning through there. It's got a pretty good rate. This is just the line that red alloy wire is the line just to turn off the spawner if I want to turn it off. We can turn our sound back on a little bit here. Let's go with 20. If you come down over here, I've kind of I've made the tunnel down here look a little bit better. We now have, you know, let's put another torch here. It's kind of dark. So everything that comes out from the pneumatic tubes go down here. All the bones are getting voided there. The coal continues along here, and then we have a couple switches. The way this is set up is that at the end of all of these lines, or at the end of this wire, at the end of the wire is a switch. And it controls this iron pipe here. So if I flip the switch up there, it turns this iron pipe around, so it's going back in that direction. So all the coal will come down here, hit the iron pipe, come back, and then in the diamond pipe, red is coal, or green is coal. So it's going to try to go that way initially. It'll always go that way to begin with. But when it comes back, yellow is cobblestone. There's never going to be cobblestone in here, so nothing's ever going to be going yellow. So because it can't go yellow, the coal will go blue instead. And that sends it off over here. And then eventually, once they're full, it comes back around, goes into that iron pipe, and then over to this diamond pipe. This diamond pipe is the exact same setup. It's going to always go green to begin with. There's an iron pipe there. The switch is on, so this wire's lit up, and that torch is off, which means this is kind of inverted, I guess. It goes there, bounces back. And once again, it can't go yellow, so it goes to the red, and it goes into the system. So it's an easy way for us to switch, you know, each of these systems on and off, using only a single pipe to move all the coal around. And this is directly kind of down under the middle of the road there. So that's all pretty cool. What's going down over there is what we're going to be working on today. We're going to set up a mass fabricator. And we need to power it, and the easiest way to power it initially right now, since we have the materials, is coal. The diamond factory is working great. We'll take a look over here. We're getting just a ton of diamonds. In fact, it's probably ready to turn this off, so that's why I want to get working on this thing. So the end of the pipe is right here. It all comes flowing around, turns the corner, comes over to here, and comes out on top here. So what we need to do is we need to set up some kind of power system, both to run recyclers that will provide scrap to the mass fabricator and the mass fabricator itself. We have an MFE, and we're going to just use regular generators. We're going to set them up kind of... Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put down... Is that diamond? Yeah. We'll put down a diamond pipe right there. And then we'll just have a bunch of... How many generators do we have? We have 8 generators. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll come out to go up. We'll go up 3 and then come back. Yeah, and then back into the diamond. And actually, we're going to have to go one more over. There we go. So now we need to set up our generators. We're going to put them in the middle here so that they're only touching the bottom pipe, which means that if the coal can go anywhere, it will only go into the correct slot. Because if you have the pipe running along the top, it'll go into this spot, which is useless to us. And then it'll just keep cycling until it finds a place to go, because we're going to turn this green one into the coal. So it'll come in here, go through the coal, or go through the green that way. If it doesn't decide to go into anything on its entire way around, it'll come back, go into the pipe, go green again. So that's how that is going to work. And this is kind of just a temporary setup because I don't know where I'm actually going to put this. But we'll just bring that down like that. There we go. And we'll put our MFE, I guess, right there. There. Okay. And then I want another... Let's do this. And then we'll put a low voltage transformer, because I think that's all that the recycler can handle is low voltage. So we're going to need something to kind of switch it there. And then we'll put our recyclers just kind of off like that. Where's... Oh, I need to make them. Right. Do I have wood? I do. Let's make a crafting bench over here, because we don't have enough of those. Good enough. Every single building has one. So, recycler is pretty simple to make. It's just a compressor, some glowstone, some refined iron, and some dirt, oddly enough. There we go. 3 recyclers. Oh, what happened there? Recycler, compressor. Really, I didn't have enough dirt? Of all the things I didn't have enough of, it was dirt? There we go. Bam. Okay, so we need one more recycler. There we go. Okay, 3 recyclers. And we'll just put them like that. Nothing should explode. So I've never actually used a recycler before. I'm assuming if we put a hopper on top, that'll work. I'm thinking. Like, I would assume this is a slot for a battery, if we were going to put one in. So I got these hoppers, and we're just going to do this. Put some cobble on the top, and for now we're just going to manually load them, because like I said, I don't really have an idea for how I'm going to set this up more permanently. I just want to kind of get it running. So that should be fine. Let's go turn the diamond factory off. One weird problem I've been having, and I don't know if anybody else has ever encountered this, if anybody knows why this would be happening, but if I leave the server, I don't have any kind of a chunk loader around here. I don't have, you know, a world anchor, chunk loader. There's no quarry set up here. But for whatever reason, if I leave the server and come back, these run out of fuel. That burns through all its fuel. This burns through all its fuel. This thing empties out. Everything loses power. I have no idea why. So if anybody's ever encountered that and has any idea why that might be happening, please let me know, because I am completely stumped. I even set up, you know, vines around here just to see if the vines would grow when I was off the server, to see if it was, you know, a chunk thing or something, and no, that didn't happen. These just run out on their own for no obvious reason. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, and we were here to turn this off. So let's... There we go. So now the coal should stop coming in here. Yeah, there's the last one. Should all be going over here now. Yeah, here it comes. That's starting to power up. Not the most efficient way of distributing the coal, but we get so much coal coming through that it shouldn't really make a difference. If you wanted to be more fancy with it, you could put, you know, diamond pipes on the bottom so it will fill up one, then move to the next, move to the next, move to the next. But this will work for now. So are these actually doing things? Okay, so this is already producing scrap. Actually, do we have any autarkic gates left? Where would I have put those? We have 4. Okay, we can use that. Maybe glass over here? None in there. No. No. Okay, well, there is some over here. And we'll just set up some wooden pipes, and we may as well be pulling the scrap out of that. Still haven't got around to building this thing. That's something I should probably get on, because it's kind of looking a little bit ragged. There we go. So, the reason I want a mass fabricator, obviously, is so that I can make UU matter. And then with that... Oh, I have iron pipes. We can use iron. There we go. The reason I want UU matter is so I can make these things. Solar panels. The basic solar panel is very easy to make. One sec. Needed to take a drink there. Very simple to make. Just general things here. I guess we're on easy mode. The advanced solar panel requires quite a bit more. You need these irradiant glass. To make that, you need uranium. But you also need this thing, an irradiant reinforced plate, and for that you need reinforced iridium iron plate, and then that needs an iridium iron plate, which needs iridium. And you can either mine for iridium, which is kind of a slow process, or you can make it out of UU matter. And so that's what we're going for here. Now, let's set up the actual mass fabricator. So what's the recipe for that? Advanced circuits, lapotron, and glowstone. Okay, so we can do that. 1 lapotron, and then 4 goldstone or glowstone gives us a mass fabricator. I hope this is recoverable, you know, with an electric wrench on lossless mode. So we'll put that there. Presumably, scrap needs to come in the top. Maybe. Let's try it that way, I guess. Set up our gates, so if there's anything... items in... Oh yeah, we need to make sure these are pointing the right way. There we go. Items in inventory, energy pulse. Pulse, and... Oop. Pulse. That appears to be working. Scrap is coming out. It is filling that up. And I think you need like 37 to realistically make UU matter. And that should be enough power if we have enough scrap. And I'm assuming this can take 128 power, I'm guessing. That runs through cobblestone really quickly, doesn't it? Let's go grab a bunch. We have a whole lot. Actually, you know what we should do? Well, I don't have anything over there to power it. I was going to say we should set up an... Oh, you don't need power for an igneous extruder, do you? Do I have... You know what? Let's get a bucket. And do I have a tank around here anywhere? I thought I made one. God knows where it would be. There's a tank. I don't think that's the one I want. Oh. What's going on? Getting stuck on the books. Oh, I should probably show you that too. I don't know. Maybe I'll show you that this episode. We'll see. We have like a void nexus kind of thing set up now, which is pretty cool. You know what? Let's just make... Oh, I just saw the glass. Come on. There it is. Let's make one of these things. Okay, how do you make it? I want one of these portable tanks. And that needs, what, tin? Okay. Tin we have. I made kind of a something of an effort to sort things. So let's make tin, gives us one of these tanks. Do we have a bucket? Let's just make a bucket. Let's not even pretend. Okay. Let's go get some lava. There we go. Hello, Ghast, wherever you might be. Sup, Ghast. Seems like a chicken's come through there. There we go. And let's steal that extruder. I completely forgot that you don't need power for these, so this will work fine. We'll just set it up right next to this. Yeah, we'll just set it up right along the top here. So right there. Igneous extruder. We'll put our tank on the top. Set the top of this thing to accept. Set that one to output. These ones we don't want doing anything. There we go. That'll work. And then take our lava bucket, put it in there. Take our wrench, give it a whack. In it goes. So we got lava in there. Let's grab some water. Oh, there's some right there. There we go. Okay, so that is producing cobblestone, putting it out. That'll keep these things running. Kind of slow. Might want to add a second one of those. This is almost kind of ready to go. We have another one over here that I'm not actually using at the moment now. No, but then we'd have to go get more lava. Never mind. This'll work. So, if we give this thing power now... I don't remember what the rates are for this thing actually producing scrap. I think it's like 1 in 3 or something like that. Maybe it's even worse than that. Like 1 in 6. Let's just dump some in. But that, I think, should be enough to get us where we need to be. We'll power it up. See what happens. So does this need to be down there? Yes. Okay, so it's coming in the wrong place. What if I come in from the side? Now, you can also use, I was over at Doom Plug's place. He was using, or he tried using, this Ender Pearl dust. The stuff you get from the pulverizer. Or I guess that probably comes from the macerator too. Yeah. And that seemed to give an even better output. Okay, so that's not working. An even better output than the scrap was. So that's interesting. I wonder if there's any recyc... So there is a Greg Tech recycler. I wonder if it's faster. Needs this conveyor module. What's that need? Aluminum? That might be something to look into. Ooh, we have 1 UU. Awesome. We need significantly more scrap. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to set up another igneous extruder, and then we're going to see how that's going. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got this set up now, running on 2. I put a bunch more just into here on my own. This seems to be running fairly well. The only problem is, it's not nearly running fast enough to not make this draw down its power very quickly. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe 1 igneous extruder per one of these things might work better, and maybe, I don't know, 6 recyclers running a single mass fabricator, if you want to. Oh, what blew up? Oh, this thing. I will eventually use redstone conduits, I swear. Yeah, that's the one that blew. Okay. Someday, I'll get around to it. Anyway. So I think the best thing to do is maybe just wait for this to fill up until it's ready and then replace the wire. Or I don't know, is this controllable by redstone? If it is, then maybe just do that. But maybe 6 recyclers per mass fabricator might be more ideal. I don't know. That might be something to consider. But anyway, this is running. It's more or less working. So I think what we're going to do is I'll just show you the void thing that we got set up. May as well do that, and then maybe we'll end the episode. Oh, I haven't extended this or set anything up here yet, and I'm debating whether I'm even going to now. Because we got... I mean, if you come over here, we have just a ridiculous amount of steel. We have 48 stacks of steel there already. That's in addition to 64 blocks of steel that I gave away. And I have another 64 blocks of steel sitting around here. So I think we're probably good as far as steel goes. I'm thinking maybe we don't need to make any more. Or we don't need to, you know, have it so that it's going to run super efficiently, other than, you know, for vanity reasons that we would just want it to do that. So I don't know, maybe we won't bother. But let's go check out the void nexus here. So these are... There's a stronghold, I guess. Zenith, Miner Bacon, Nicad, Nile. Everybody's kind of in here. Very convenient. I'm not sure. That's, I guess, some kind of Mistcraft structure. I guess we have lightning in here. I don't know if that would do anything if you set up a lightning rod in here, but that might be something to check out for some reason. It's a neat little place, though. Rob's factory. Tianji's place. Alrusha's place. Doomplug's place. I don't really want to visit any of these people's places right away because, you know, I don't know if they're doing anything that might, that they might not want everybody to be seeing. Let's go check out the Lava Age, because this is where... wow. So this is something I think Valdeth set up that, is there... Ooh, weakness. Okay, so there is some kind of thing here. It's just a pump, and it's basically sending lava all over. Like, if you come... That's the other thing I've been meaning to see. What is the... Oh, I can't see it. Okay. The idea here is the lava is being pumped from here, so not everybody has to pump their own kind of thing. It'll just be pumped from here, and then everybody can pull from the Tesseract, which is kind of a neat idea. If we need some lava, we can just pull from the pump, and there's basically an infinite amount, so we're not really stealing from anybody. Very cool idea. Very neat. And it saves, because it's just one place, it's not everybody doing it in the nether, that kind of thing. So let's head back. Very cool idea. But I think we're going to end that here, maybe. We're going to end the episode. We got the mass fabricator kind of running. Next episode, I think we're going to maybe look at getting some kind of biomass system going. I would like to have some biomass and then eventually some biofuel, but I needed the power first, and so that's why I wanted the iridium, so we can get some solar panels. But yeah, okay, so my name is Nicad. We've been playing Feed the Beast. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Take care.